Hello everybody, today we're going to be topping off the grease in the intermediate bearing housing. I'm just over a little bit over 100 hours, so it's time to do it again. All right, there she is. So today we're going to be greasing that intermediate bearing housing for the second time. Got this bookmarked here. This is our 2021 Yamaha AR195 intermediate housing every 100 hours or 12 months. Whichever comes first. So I'm a little guilty on this. I remembered the 100 hours part, but I didn't remember to do this every year. It would be a good idea just to do this whenever you do your oil changes, whether you do that yourself or at the dealer. And the funny thing here is this, I pointed out last time, but anyways, this says every 100 hours or 6 months. This is to do the refill. So the grease capacity is 6 to 8 cc's, 0.2 to 0.25 ounces. Now, if we were to look through the documentation here in the grease gun, it says that 40 strokes is half an ounce right there for my little pistol grease gun. So what we're going to do, if we need 40 for half an ounce, okay, so we're going to just go aim for right in the middle of that, so 0.25 ounces. So half of 40 strokes is 20. So we're going to aim to do 20, but we're also going to fill that hose back there. Make sure it's not, right now it is loose. I checked it, and we're going to wait for that to tighten up, just like we did for the first time we did it. Something that I wanted to point out is kind of a joke. I don't know, maybe there's a law that they can't sell this kind anymore, but this is the original grease that I got, Stay Lube. I got it from Harbor Freight. You can see that it has leaked out. This is aluminum complex base. And so last summer I went back and got another one. It says new and improved formula. I didn't think much about it. Then you turn around, new formula is not backwards compatible. And I'm just like, what the heck, Stay Lube? I mean, way to, put a boot right in the butt of your, loyal customers. You're going to sell them something that's not backwards compatible with what you've already sold them. So this is a calcium sulfonate complex. So I'm not a chemist or whatever it is that, deals with that. But I have read online that if you mix different types together, that they will get softened and they will not protect your moving parts properly. I also reached out to the dealer where I got this boat and asked them, what, are you using calcium or lithium or, what are you using here? Aluminum, and they didn't know. He didn't realize that there was anything different, so they couldn't tell me. But anyways, I use the same stuff on my wheel bearings, greasing the different cables and pivot points out back. So this is what the tube currently looks like. If you haven't seen the first video, I'll put a link down in the description. I'll try to do a little button to click on, but anyways, this is what they looked like new. This is what it looks like now. This is the aluminum base, like what I already have in there. It's blue. I need to cut an opening here and put this in the gun. The one I have in the gun right now is empty. I even went back to Harbor Freight because their website says they have an aluminum base one, but really it's the same one that I just bought, and they have not updated their website. So here's my grease gun, the same one that I used last time I did this. It's pretty much empty. Got a little bit coming up right there. And you can see it's empty. So I'm going to go ahead and get this old tube out. This is really stuck. Maybe I should have put some grease on the outside of this. Trying to create some separation between the old tube and the grease gun. I'm breaking parts off trying to get this out. This must be the first time I've had to change this. I didn't think so though, because it came with 3 tubes of grease. I'm just being careful not to damage those threads. Yeah, because this that is doesn't seem to be holding it down. Oh, I hear it kind of peeling away from the cylinder. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. This has been through, I mean, just regular amounts of heat from boating. Been sitting in the garage some. But it does sound like it may have, gripped onto that metal tube somehow. If this doesn't work soon, I'm going to have to get a longer screwdriver so I can get all the way to the bottom. There we go. Starting to give now. Oh man, this is ridiculous. Wow. 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 All right, got it off. Yay! It doesn't seem like I made a big mess either. So, okay. So we've got, I'm going to take the cap off of the new one. Going to open this up. Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose I will do this. Maybe that's maybe the only place that comes here. This is what I did. This seems ridiculous. Probably way too much. I don't want this thing stuck. I'm just going to make it all easier. Please don't go one way, because there's a little lip that will prevent it from getting down in there. All right, I took it over and just had a plastic bag on the concrete floor, and I just pushed it down all the way. It's like the paper was causing it to not go in, was one of the issues. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the top back on. Okay. There we go. Now we're in business. This is where we're going to fill right here. This has a little cap that pops off. And that's where we fill. I'm just going to put that out of the way. There's a tube down here at the bottom. If you watched my previous video, you know that this will tighten up. Right now it seems extra floppy and bendy. So we're going to go ahead and do those 20 pumps, and we'll be filling this, and as soon as it tightens, we'll stop. I'm going to go ahead and pop that on. Okay, it's on. I can start pumping. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch over here and look at this hose, because you don't want to overfill it. Still pretty floppy. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, now it seems like there's definitely some in there. Not quite as floppy as it was. Okay, just gonna wipe this off one last time. Pop the cap on. And that concludes our refilling of the intermediate bearing housing.